Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Hi, everybody. If you want me to say hello to you, please do say hi. Greetings and salutations. How am I doing? I'm doing dandy. Just dandy. The internet has been hopefully fixed. Oh yeah, my paper is submitted. So I am free. Hi Lee. Hi Slice. Hi Aaron. Oh my god. Jordy DMY. I just jinxed it. It's true. I don't believe in that nonsense though. Like I don't believe in ghosts or spirits. I don't believe in jinxes. It's all lies. It's all lies. Made to make you feel afraid to live your life the way you want to live it. Let's see who else said hi. Hi, South, Paw, Steven, Evil. Thank you, Jordy. Power of suggestion is very real. I don't know what that is. I'm only wearing a hat because I wanted to. My hair's all fluffy right now. Like, I need a haircut, you know? I feel like this is like early 2000s emo right here, you know? Like I should be singing in Fall Out Boy. Let's see if can I do that? It is kind of a Dan and Phil kind of vibe, you're right. Look at that. Now I really got the emo hair going on.
You're not my dad!
Hey gamer, thank you for the 2 months.
Less than 3,
Welcome
less
back.
than 3.
Thank you. Yes, my shoes were there, Fuzz. They were. My hair is so fluffy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm too lazy. Can we get some ukulele tonight? I could be convinced. See, I should have done my hair. I should have put in the effort. I'm gonna go do my hair. For you, not for me, for you. I love you. Is it sad that my hair looks messier than when before I did it? I don't know. I need a BRB screen. You need to BRB. You need a BRB. I don't know. Hi everybody. It's nice to see you. No clue if the internet is gonna drop tonight. Today is a day of not experimentation. Today is like a a test day. We're testing the waters, the new modem router waters. I've actually no clue what's going to happen. But we're going to pray together. Aaron, I love you. Time to DDoS you. Now would be the time. Now there's something on the line for it. Now there is something on the line for it. Oh, all day yesterday was spent attempting to fix the internet. My roommate was nice enough to go out to like Best Buy like 3 or 4 times to get a modem and a router and get it all done. I'm very pleased. He did a great job. We were on the phone with Xfinity for hours, but we're here now, and it's nice to see you. It's nice to interact with you all. How are you all doing? Oh yeah, of course, bunnies, of course. No, it required multiple Best Buy runs because the wrong products were purchased and needed to be returned a few times. What do you do on streams these days? Great question. I don't know. It depends.
You like jazz?
Depends on how I am feeling. Thank you for the follow, Daryl. What do I feel like doing today? What do I feel like doing today? Hands on hips, as I think. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a plan for today. In fact, I didn't even know if my internet was gonna work today. Oh, I play zero Fortnite. I play zero Fortnite. I don't really expect to be playing Fortnite anytime soon. I have made a commitment though. I have made a commitment that if Fortnite if the new map comes out, if they re-release the old map, I will replay Fortnite. I'm not gonna become a Fortnite streamer, but I will replay Fortnite if they release the old map. And that will be the only condition of me like playing it for multiple days at a time. I've played it recently in little bits, little increments. What is my personal favorite pickup line? I'm not really good at pickup lines, so whichever anybody decides to try to put onto me, I guess. You're telling me you didn't have a plan? Imagine me not having a plan. I'm always prepared. Always prepared. I'm allowed a day off, alright? I'm allowed one day where I go in improvising the entire day. Exactly, the plan is to not have a plan. There's a lot of new people in here. Why not advice stream? I do like advice streams. And you know what's kind of nice about the advice streams? Is that in therapy class, we learn to not give advice. In fact, therapy is not really about advice at all. It's about helping you do whatever you want to do. And a lot of the time, when I hear somebody's problems, I just want to tell them how to fix it or give them some advice. So this would be my way of being able to give the advice that I instinctually want to give. I missed you too, Jose. My apologies for anybody that wanted to see me yesterday. Wednesdays, I do not stream. Sundays and Wednesdays are my day off, in which I do absolutely nothing. Actually, that's not true. I did homework yesterday. At the help phone, you're supposed to never actually give advice. The help phone? What do you mean? Hello, chicken nuggies. Greetings. How are you doing? I know, imagine bunnies. Is my internet working now? I mean, we'll see how long for. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. So your stream will eventually prove the classes are correct. I mean, I think that my classes are correct. Is my fridge running? I don't think so. I'd be very surprised if my fridge was. We don't really live in like the early 1900s where we use actual ice to maintain the coolness of our fridges. So I worked at a help phone, and there's a lot of training, learn how to actively listen and never give real advice to people calling. Well, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. The classes say don't give advice. You will give advice on stream. It won't work, which will prove the classes are correct. Try to keep up. Oh my god. You are so aggressive. You are now assuming that my advice won't work. And you know what assuming does? It makes an ass out of you and me. So, this means that I should give you some grade A advice. That grade A advice. I'm ready. Who's got a problem? I will solve it. Give me 20 seconds. I'll fix any problem. Do you have strict parents? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah, it's so funny is that I was literally watching therapy sessions today, and then you asking me if I have strict parents, my almost initial reaction was to say, this isn't about me. But actually, this stream is the exact opposite. It's pretty much only about me. Oh, I'm so torn. I'm assuming my classes are wrong? No, I'm assuming my classes are correct when I'm actually giving therapy sessions. This is not therapy. This is honestly probably the opposite of therapy, if I were to say anything. There's a clown stuck on it. How do I get rid of it? You know when you yeah. Why is the lamp shaking? He's scared. That's why. He's a scared lamp. Don't spook him. How are you doing, Key? It's nice to see you. If you guys want me to say hi, please do say hi. I have some pretty high energy at the moment because I got finished a important paper that's worth like 20% of my grade. I got it finished literally today. So I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm really happy to see you. We're gonna see how long my internet lasts for. I have no clue. Papa, thank you for the follow. I can hear the chaotic edge in your voice. Oh, it could be a chaotic day.
You're not my dad!
Yo, more, thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Thank you. The fact that I am from Asia and it's night for me. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning now. Oh, no worries, Key. No worries. If you need to go to bed, I got you. Should I calm myself down? I feel like I really do have chaotic energy today. I'm in a very sarcastic mood. It can go south very quickly. That's very cool, Daryl. That's very cool. Wait. The game that you sent me. Let me check the Discord. Let me check the Discord. A game about writing nice letters to real people. Write and receive encouraging letters in a cozy room. Trade stickers and listen to chill music. We're all in this together. Sometimes all you need is a few kind words. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. Wow. That's actually very cool. I've played that before. Some of the stuff people write can get a bit heavy. I mean, well, you know that I don't mind dealing with heavy things. Dealing with it on stream, I guess it would be a little bit of a different story. Huh. You can skip the ones that are tricky. That is very cool. It's kind of weird that it's like you have to pay for it, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Huh. Yeah, I mean, this game I think would be worth a try. I think this game would be worth a try. I have no clue whether it will be. It doesn't really feel like a game. It doesn't really feel like a game. So we are gaming then? I have a lot of energy, so I'm kind of in the mood to do something to output my energy. I'm kind of in the mood, so why not? It's an experience. That I agree with. Bunnies, I will purchase it. Do not worry. Oh, we're not playing the golf game today. No. Turning the phone around made it worse. What? I'm sensing the chaotic energy just by looking at you. I always pick up on that sort of stuff. Well, it's because oh god. It's because I was productive today. I did a lot today. So, I mean, let's give it a go, I guess. Install content. I guess we'll change the title of the stream to Advice Stream. Advice Stream, as we play a game that is literally about giving advice. Is the music lo-fi music in the game?
You like jazz?
I assume it is, right? Chicken Nuggies, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah. Is it DMCA free? Can I say hello to your cat, Jennifer? Hi, Jennifer. That's very odd. Don't make Lily jealous. I don't know where Lily is. If I knew where Lily was, I'd have a cam on her. But I need advice. How does one cook? I'll tell you once I figure it out. All right, we have the game downloaded. Let's try it out. Holy moly. That game is loud. Options. First option. Volume 0, please. Oh my god. Graphics. Display. There's no volume option. It's so loud. It's... Hi, Luna. I'm new. Be nice. I will not be mean to you. Go in your volume mixer. Well, I wanted to turn the in-game volume down, but that doesn't really seem like it's an option. Pretty sure there's a mute button. Alright, well, we'll see how this works. Alright, there we go. Thank you for the follow, Luna. Okay, so I don't know how this game works literally at all. Or even if this is a game. We're just gonna, like, start it and we're gonna see what happens. Hi, Geek. Greetings. Hello, I'm Ella. And I'm new in town. I'm your new male deer. I'm your first male deer? That's not true at all. I didn't say that. I've had multiple male deer. Well, I can't speak. Hi, DNA. Greetings. My job is to carry letters back and forth between people who need cheering up. Which is only everybody. Because everybody gets sad or scared. I'm even a little nervous about my new job here. Oh, this game is so wholesome. Hi, DNA. I don't suppose you'd write me an encouraging note, please. Then I'd deliver to myself and feel better about my job. Hi, Alex. Greetings. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in too much of a chaotic mood for this. I can only think bad thoughts. Oh no. Oh no. Warm up round. Fuck you, dear. Don't tell me what to do. What a kind like. Before I register with the post office, I need to make a couple things super clear. Kind Words is full of real people talking about real problems. Uh-oh. This is not a place for mean jokes, bullying, or flippant response. What a word. What a word. Flippant, not showing a serious or respectful attitude. Also, this isn't a place to meet people. Don't share any identifying details or links. I do what I can to keep the safe, caring place, but I'm only one deer. You may run into a jerk or some bad advice. Please report them. If you're ready to be kind and receive kindness in return, please sign here. Alright, chat, we need to make a decision. Is tonight the night for this? Is tonight the night for this? Can you take an advice street? Okay. Probably not. Which kinda sucks. Because I really want to. I don't think I could deal with anonymous people and their problems. I think that if you gave me a scenario, like you as a chat or as an individual in the chat, I think I could help you with your problem. But I don't know if I could take yeah, I think it's too much chaos. But I have purchased the game, and we will play this game on a day that I'm not feeling so chaotic. Because I'm a little afraid of what might happen. Chat isn't real or imaginary. Does that make me a quitter? Does giving up on this game make me a quitter? Am I a quitter? I don't want to be known as that. It makes you a coward. You are so mean. See, tonight I can handle your bullying. Keep in mind the days that I can handle your bullying. On the days I'm feeling chaotic, you can hit me with it. On the days I am soft, I might not be able to handle it. I feel like such a quitter. I hopefully was able to get my internet fixed. I have no promises. Are you soft today? No. No, I'm not. Sorry, chicken nuggies. My lights change color to anyone that is subscribed. If you sub, you can change the color of the lights at any point. Your face kind of red though. It's because I'm blushing because I am so embarrassed and happy to. I don't know. I'm just so happy to be here. I just can't stop smiling. You know. You know. Hi, comp. Greetings and salutations. I need something that I need a good way of exporting my energy. Oh, we could drink. I don't have alcohol, though. I don't have any alcohol, I don't think. So maybe not. Maybe not tonight. What about spicy foods? Okay, thank you, Henny, and thank you, comp. Steal from your roommate? I don't even think my roommate has alcohol. Okay, so I still have this one chip challenge. I mean, it's kind of been destroyed on the transfer between apartments and everything. I still have a one chip challenge. There is no chance though that I would do this for like no reason. The amount of pain that it put me through the first time was horrible. It was really bad. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. I've been saving it for like the right moment. When I hit partner, I mean, maybe that'd be the right time. I don't know. You're saying we're not enough? Yeah, pretty much that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't know if I have any alcohol. Hello, Wasa. Greetings. I don't want to see you hurt yourself. Well, it'd be for the enjoyment of the stream, you know? It'd be for the enjoyment of the stream. In terms of other spicy foods, I still have the death nuts and the spicy chocolate. However, from what I heard, the spicy chocolate is worse than the chip, and the death nuts we use for the bad wheel. So, I'm unsure whether I'd want to do them right now. I have to. You're banned. Ban him. I'm gonna look for alcohol like a savage. Alright. There is a bottle of wine. There's a bottle of white wine that is not mine. And I don't know if I want to steal it from my roommate. I am in a very chaotic mood, though. Like, water it down afterwards. It's not even opened. It's not even opened. Wine is kind of I like wine. Go ask for it. Oh my god. My roommate is asleep and has work tomorrow. So asking for it is kind of out of the question. The other option is stealing it. And I would never steal from my roommate. Well, I would never steal. For 20 subs, I will steal it. But I would never steal it on my own. That would be rude, inconsiderate. They probably bought that for their own pleasure, and you know? Don't you have Postmated alcohol? You think I want to buy alcohol for delivery? Hell no. Hell no. I barely drink. I only drink when I go out or when I really feel like it on stream. Today I have a lot of energy, and I really don't know what to do with it. So I feel like either the only ways that I will be able to get this chaotic energy out of me is either to drink or to play a video game or, I don't know, to dance. Maybe I should dance. Dancing stream? I wish we could play Wii Sports. I wish my Switch was set up. Spin some wheels? Dance like you've never danced before. See, now I'm nervous. Now I don't want to dance. Your neighbors might alcohol. I have not talked to any of them. Susu, thank you for the follow. Just dance stream, Amaranth would be quaking. Does Amaranth even do that? Doesn't she like do like ASMR or something now? Isn't that the new meta? Is that the direction that I'm going to have to take my stream in the future in order to hit partner, is start an ASMR stream? I really don't want to do that, but like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You haven't introduced yourself to your neighbors? Do any of you do that? Here's the thing. I feel like introducing myself to my neighbors can only lead to bad things. Cause I'm up late and I'm streaming and I'm screaming and I'm steaming. Like, if they knew that I was like, that it was me that was creating all of this havoc so late in the night. Hot tub. I don't have a hot tub. I could buy another inflatable pool, but it'd be kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Write us a song. I like how you guys think I'm just like this dancing monkey that will do what when I'm asked.
Love you, Tyler. You're an awesome streamer. I love your content. I enjoy chatting with you and watching your streams.
You like jazz?
That's very
You
wholesome.
like jazz?
Thank you. I appreciate that, Disney. Thank you for the 3 months. Sour milk and Bo Burnham's left kidney. Thank you for the follows. I love Bo Burnham. I love his new specials too. I'm such a big fan. I wish Bo Burnham would do streams. You could be the next Wilbur Soot. What does Wilbur Soot do? Does he make music or something? Isn't that a no-no? What's a no-no? Also, how do you introduce yourself to neighbors? Do you knock on their door and be like, "Hi, I'm your neighbor"? If you hear screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning, just know it's me. Like, where's our cover of Welcome to the Internet? I actually wanted to learn that acoustic guitar song that he plays, because I actually really like it, and it's quite easy to play. You usually go say hi and usually bring them something. I feel like that's not... Do people still do that? Is that like a normal thing in this day and age? I feel like introducing yourself to your neighbors is like died out with hitchhiking, you know? Like in this, you just don't really do that anymore. And I say hitchhiking because nobody really hitchhikes anymore. And it feels like such like an old-timey thing that people used to do. And it's the only thing I can think of that used to be popular that nobody does. And also, they endanger yourself in 2 different ways. Like, can you imagine if I knocked on somebody's door and they were like in the middle of murder? I don't know. I usually pee in front of their front step while looking them in the eyes to assert dominance. Are you a cat? Hello, bye, dude. Greetings. Murder? I don't know what they're gonna be doing. I don't keep tabs on my neighbors. I met my best friend because she was my neighbor. Huh. You're saying... Wait. So, let me get this straight. What you're saying is that by interacting with people that I do not know outside of my apartment, I can make friends. Is that right? Is that about right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that actually worked? Yeah, that sounds like crazy talk. I agree. I agree. My parents say it's a Jewish thing. Okay, if that would be different. Let's get this straight. If I lived in a Jewish community, right? Like, let's say I moved to New York City and I live in like an apartment that is primarily Jewish Orthodox Jews, 100% my neighbors would know who I am. 100%, I'd be knocking on their door, introducing myself, presenting some sort of... I'd probably present wine, to be honest. But that's because me and the Jews, we got like we're like family, you know? It's different. It's a little different. I used to watch you all the time, but I stopped because of a bunch of stuff going on. I got broken up with today. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Haley. I'm happy that you're here. I'm sad about your situation. I hope you're okay. At least open Grindr and introduce to the nearest ones. Hell no. That shit is scary. That's a scary app. If we were in a Jewish community, everyone would know everyone's business. That's the thing, though. I'm really good at not making my business other people's business. I'm really good at it. I might be screaming at 3 o'clock in the morning, but that's pretty much all you get out of me. I don't really like to talk with other people, especially my neighbors. I don't want people to know my business. Are you Jewish or just Jewish adjacent? I have been bar mitzvahed, and I identify as Jewish, but I identify as Reform, which would be the lowest denomination. It's like barely Jewish, but still Jewish. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with booze. Not always true. If I drank booze today, it could go very wrong. Did you open your Tinder up while you were with ex-grandma? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Reform is like chill Jewish. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Growing up, were you not a part of conversations with your family about everyone else in your neighborhood? My family was all about that Jewish gossip. No. My family was... You have to understand, I am a product of my family. My dad and my dad's side is very to himself. We knew our neighbors, but our neighbors were not Jewish. We knew our neighbors. And my mom knew my neighbors, I guess, pretty well, was more friends. It was only recently, actually, only recently did I find out that in my small town, I guess technically it's a city, but it's really like a town, that a lot of the people in my area, especially the families that were part of like the parent-teacher association or like my neighbors, were actually... Apparently there was a little swingers group going on that I had no clue about, that I only learned kind of recently, which I found to be very interesting. Apparently, this is quite common in small towns. Apparently, it's quite common in small towns for a lot of the families to be swinging together. Which I guess was very ignorant of and had no clue was a thing. It don't mean a thing if they ain't got that swing. That's what they always say. Of course, Titio. Do your folks make your own pie dough? I don't know. Oh my god. Last time I watched you, you were in a kitchen. Was I cooking? I hope so. I don't know what else I'd be doing in the kitchen. Oh god, they all seem super social, which doesn't seem like you. You come off as more private. My dad is not a very social person. My mom, I would say, is a bit more social. But did you see an upside down pineapple anywhere? Or white rocks in the driveway? What? Since when are these a thing? And why would you associate that? As in, like, if you were to see white rocks in the driveway and you were a swinger, would you be like, okay, time to go knock on their door? Like, what? Is an upside down pineapple an open invitation or something? This is very odd. I'm learning so much. Is it bad that I know that? I don't think it's bad, but I do think it's quite odd. I had no clue. Like colored handkerchiefs. I think I know the colored handkerchiefs one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know that. I don't know any of these symbols. Why are they a thing? Do I cook? Oh, I make a sick peanut butter and jelly, let me tell you. I make an awesome peanut butter and jelly. In fact, I went to like this little market that's like down the street, and I purchased some homemade raspberry jam from a farm. So, my peanut butter and jelly is rockin' right now. What symbol can I use to signal I want a boyfriend? I don't know. If you figure out one, please let me know. Please let me know. Why you sound like a virgin right now when you're supposed to be... I am a virgin. What do you mean? I am a virgin. I'm a child of God. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Vic. How are you? It's nice to see you. We're currently on a partner push, so I really do appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much. What happened to the fridge with the name of Sugar Daddy thing on it? Oh, you know, I've been trying to figure out how I want to replace the sugar sheriff of the week. I think that I want to get a whiteboard, and I think that I want to put the whiteboard like here or something. I'm not really sure. Like, I think that if we just like did like this, and then we put the whiteboard like here, maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. The stream setup is currently in alpha, beta. I'd say like this is like the first iteration, right? So I'd say alpha. Did I move? Yeah, I did. We are currently in my brand spanking new apartment. So welcome to it. If we hit the sub goal, I'll do an apartment tour as well, if that is something that you guys are interested in. Otherwise, we're all going to be in the closet together. All the best hot tub streamers have whiteboards. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's where I got the idea. I also think it'd be, I don't know, I could also get like a magnet board to like continue to use the magnets. I'd have to figure it out. I'm not sure what I want to do. Uh-oh. Yeah, we are back in the closet. Lily? Does she really need to do that right here? Like, come on. She's really going in. Oh my god. That's inappropriate. I can get banned for that. Don't look. She is going to town. Yeah, don't look at her. I'm covering up for her sake. Nah, I'm too lazy. You can watch. Pervs. Hello, dummy. Greetings. Yeah, we're back in the closet. I have no clue how the stream setup is going to end up being. I have a few ideas of what I would like to do. Someone suggested that I put a shelf up, like behind me, to display stuff, but I feel like I'm in the way. I also have a feeling that I could turn my desk more so you guys could see out into my bedroom, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how I want anything to be yet. I have big hands. I don't know. I have small wrists, which make it feel like I have big hands. Advice stream, of course. This is an advice stream. That is exactly what this is. Hit me with some of your problems, as long as they're not like really like super serious. We'll figure it out. And as you say, we'll figure it out, you mean I will figure it out, because in reality, you have no control. DNA, I love you. Should I sub to your OnlyFans? I don't have an OnlyFans, so you subscribing to my Twitch channel, though, now that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea. Yeah, some ideas. If you guys have ideas for how to set up my stream, that would be kind of interesting. I don't really know what you could do. I need advice. It'll sound lame, though. There's nothing that is too lame, and there's no such thing as a... You know what the worst thing is? This happened, like, I don't know how long ago. I agree. I agree with the statement that there's no such thing as a stupid question. Because when I ask a question that is sometimes stupid, and people like point out the fact that it's stupid, it makes me feel like so bad. It makes me feel like shit. So there's no such thing as a stupid question. Ask whatever you want. Thank you for the follow, Nee. Put up a poster of Pokimane. Are there Pokimane posters? My boyfriend is losing feel. Okay, we're about to get into some serious. This is more of a serious question, so I'm gonna have to ease myself out of the chaotic mood that I'm in. Let's get into like a therapy mode. All right. Let's drop. I need to pause the music. Let's. Deep breaths. Whew. In through the nose. Zen. Zen has been achieved. Can you feel the mood drop? Can you feel the energy change in the air? Just like that. One more time. All of us together. One deep breath in through the nose. Okay. We're good now. We're good. I'm ready. All right. If anybody has advice that they need, here is your opportunity. I can answer any and all questions. And I'll be serious about it. I know that I might be a little... How do I advise on my situation? Haley, if I were you, and a lot of the answers to these dating questions are going to be pretty much the same, which is I would just be direct with your partner. If you ever feel like things are not going right, bring it up. Because if you were dating somebody, right? Let's say you were dating someone, and your partner came up to you and said, hey, I'm feeling like things aren't going well with us. How would you feel? You probably feel maybe your heart would drop. You feel a little, oh boy. And then you'd be like, well, why do you think that? And then you talk it out. And maybe you might find out that things are going right. And it was just a miscommunication or a misthought. Or maybe there are actual problems. Hijacking the question, what if your partner doesn't react well to that stuff? How best to bring it up? I mean, this might not be the right way to think, but my initial thought is obviously gently. But if you can't have these kinds of serious conversations with your partner, then I don't really know if it's going to work out in the first place.
You like jazz?
That's my initial thought. if things aren't going right and you don't feel comfortable in communicating that things aren't going right, then, like, is it going to work out? Like, you can't even have those kinds of conversations. Flowy and Fatty Moss. You follow us. I love these advice streams. You should do it more in the future. You seem like, thank you, DNA. I appreciate it. It's nice being able to give advice when I can't really, like, give advice. That's what he said. Then he broke up with me. Then he decided we should try it and work it out. But then we got in a fight and didn't say he loved me back after I said I love you. I mean, I don't know, Haley. It seems to me like he's playing games with you. Like he doesn't really know what he wants. I think you should figure out what you want. What do you want? Because it seems to me that your partner doesn't know what they want. And it seems to me like he's playing games with your emotions. And you know, I play a lot of games, like video games, but I'm not a really big fan of the emotions games. Here's the man, and I guess I see DMY saying maybe he was just hurt and needs time. Here is where I like, not cringe, but where I feel like, okay, this is just not good, is the sentence, then he broke up with me, then he decided we should try and work it out. Seems to me this is a very one-sided thing. He decided. He broke up with me, then he decided. Like, where are you in the whole equation? Because it takes two to tango. And it seems like he's making all the big decisions about whether or not you should be in the relationship or whether you shouldn't be in the relationship. And I don't know, but like, in my personal opinion, if anybody were to ever be like, we need to break up, whether it's joking, I mean, you wouldn't really joke about it, but like, that's it. There shouldn't be like a, let's try to rekindle what we have. If you have decided already that we are going to break up and you say it out loud, that means things aren't going well already. Like, why continue it? All right. I'm gonna be vulnerable. I want to be with him, but I mean, Haley, you want my personal opinion. I just say you. I just say you should move on. I mean, you cheated on the person, and he already doesn't want to be in the relationship, and now he's like playing games with your emotions. Like, it's like, no, there's no shame. I would never project shame onto you about what you do in your life. But it doesn't really seem like you're getting very much out of this, and I just don't see it working out in the future. So I would just want to move on. Find peace within yourself. Like, that's my personal opinion. I can't tell you what you shouldn't do, but it seems to me like you made a decision 6 months ago when you decided to cheat on them. So take that for what you will. I'm sorry if that's not really what you want to hear, but you have to decide what you want. What do you want at the end of the day? Do you want a relationship? Do you want a relationship with this person? Do you want to just not be lonely? I think that you should make the decision that will be best for you and your mental health.
You like jazz?
I like this guy from a long time ago. I knew him since 7th grade. Thank you for the follow, Spence. And we're in high school now, and he's bi and I'm gay, and he's been hinting at me that he likes me, and I don't want to go up to him and tell him that I have feelings for him and embarrass myself, but I want to tell him that I like him so bad, but I'm scared. Alright, you want me to tell you a story? I want me to tell you a story, dummy? tell you, I've told this story before. In high school, when I was discovering who I am, which I still today am discovering who I am, I had a crush on a boy that was in the drama club with me. I was only in the drama club for a year, but he was also in the drama club. He was, I could tell he was a little, and I was trying to figure it out myself about what I was and who I am. And I had a crush on him for a very long time. And I kind of let that sit for years. Found out that he was going to be graduating a year early because he was completing more credits than the average high school student. He wanted to graduate early and start working and go to college or whatever. And I remember that he graduated fully from high school my junior year, which he should have been graduating senior, but, he graduated early. And on his last day of school, I walked him home because we had to walk in the same direction. And I was nervous as hell, but I was like, you know what? I got to say something because it's his last day. And I said, hey, I wanted you to know that I always had a crush on you. And I was always nervous to say something. And he said, well, that's a shame because you should have said something. And I said, really? Like, I just was so nervous. And then he said, yeah, you don't have to. I remember him saying distinctly the phrase, you don't have to go out to make out. That was the phrase that was said to me. And I said, wow, well, I'm really sad that I didn't do that. But thank you for telling me, I guess. So, long story short, if you don't tell the person, you'll never know. And you might be sitting with regret. And that would suck. Because what is the worst? Think about this. What is the worst that happens? The worst that happens is they say no, and you're back to your lonely self. Right? The worst thing that happens is that you get your answer. And then you move on with your life, and you find someone else to do it. Then you guys made out, right? Nope. Now they are, I believe they're married. And nothing ever happened with them. Rip. Big, fat rip. Also, we're all mostly, if you're in high school, I understand the nervousness of high school, right? Because your social reality is important to you, right? Like who knows and all that, whatever, but it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It really doesn't matter. In fact, I think that if you are able to be open and honest and a genuine person in high school, if you're able to be honest with other people too and be straight up, you will look so much better than the average person. Really. I remember the people that were really true to themselves. The reason why I was attracted to this kid in the first place was because he was really genuine. He was a little, and he was just open and honest. And the fact that he was when I told him, and he said to me, you don't have to go out to make out. I'm like, oh wow. Duh. Why did I not think of that? What? So, be open, be honest, live your life. Don't sit there and be like, wow, because at the end of the day, you're going to be like, wow, I really wish I did this. Because you're never going to know. And let me say, the best relationships, the best, anything, friendships I've had have just been from, like being direct, being honest, saying how you feel. Somebody will respect that. They'll respect that. Even if they reject you, they will respect it. They'll be like, wow, that must have taken a lot of guts, a lot of chutzpah. All right. I hope that helped you. I really do. Good luck to you. Who else can I help? I'm a miracle worker today. Whose dreams can I make come true? Anybody else?
You like jazz?
I see my logs. I don't want to look at your logs. I'm not gonna lie. I live in Saudi or is legal. Well, Kim, I don't know how I can really help you with that. There are going to be some things I can't really necessarily help you with. I'm not gonna lie. Some problems are out of my capabilities. The only thing I can do is give you moral support, and have you kind of say them to me and hope that that gets it off your chest, you know? Can I ask you something? I go for it. I'm ready. How can I get my RBI count up? Any advice? Practice your swinging.
You like jazz?
That's a good answer. That's a really good answer for multiple reasons. I also think I might be, but it doesn't feel like me, so I don't know. I kind of want to try and explore. My parents are really conservative, so I don't know what to do. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't worry about it. The way that I look, I know that especially if you are still under your parents' home, especially if you live with your parents, your sexuality and all that is going to be important to them. It's obviously going to be important to you. It's important to me. But in terms of like who you're attracted to, this comes from a biased standpoint, because as someone that is pansexual, if I look at somebody and I'm like, they're attractive, that's kind of the end of the day for me. But I also think that that is kind of the mentality. I wish that to be the mentality of a lot of people. If you look at somebody and you're like, damn, they're attractive, why should there be anything more to it? It seems to be the problem is more about the label than is about the liking of the other person. Because people really enjoy having a label. People really enjoy having an identity that they can like get along with, right? I'm bisexual, I'm pansexual, I'm gay, I'm whatever. But if you like somebody, then just like them. The label will kind of like come along with it, you know? You know why? You know what? You know what my favorite word is in terms of this whole sexuality? Queer. I really like the word queer. Spence, thank you for the prime for the first time ever in your life, turning the crown upside down. Thank you. But in terms of queer used to be a word that like was not a good word, like people didn't like it, and now we're kind of taking control back of the word. I really like the word queer because it's like all encompassing. It's not like if you're gay, if you're bi, if you're whatever. It just kind of like it encompasses everything. So if you don't know who you are and you're afraid of a label or whatever, or if you want a label and you're looking for one, queer. Queer just works. It fits all the right holes, you know? Everything. So it just, I don't know, it just works. So at the end of the day, to answer your problem question thingy, don't worry about it. I know that your parents might worry about it, but in reality, when you turn 18 and you decide to move out of your house, you won't really have to deal with them anymore. And it seems to me you're worried more about the label than you are about like who you like. And I think that that is an okay position to be in. Because if you can look at somebody, no matter who they are, no matter what gender, and say, I think you're attractive, then go with it. Who's stopping you, right? Earlier today, I saw someone giving love advice to people. Yeah, I mean, I can do my best, but I don't know. I don't know how good it will be. I'm glad you're comfortable here, Haley. I enjoy these advice streams. I think they're really. I'll tell you what. It's kind of nice hearing other people's problems because they kind of make my problems seem distant. I don't really have to think about mine, and I don't know. Like I'm kind of going into a career of helping people with their problems, so it's nice kind of doing it preemptively in a way that I can be direct and not have to worry about what I'm saying. You should become a therapist. What? Yeah, really. Imagine. I think that'd be a good career choice for me. But yeah, it's nice. The nice part about giving advice is that I don't really have to worry about like what I say. You have to be very careful with what you say when you do therapy. But in this situation, I can kind of say whatever I want. I just lost my wife at the end of February and the mother of my 6-year-old son. How long do I wait till I start dating again? Whenever you're comfortable. Honestly. It's whenever you're comfortable. There really is no right or wrong time. If you believe in a heaven, if you believe in like spiritual things, then you should believe that your partner would want you to be happy no matter what you do. If you don't believe in that stuff, well, then who's really going to be judging you? The only one that's going to be judging you is yourself. You're just going to be saying to yourself, wow, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe it's too early. Maybe, But like, how long do you have to wait? How long should you wait to be happy again? I think that it is really up to you whenever you are comfortable. The boy I'm talking to hasn't messaged me in 2 days. Sorry to hear that, Matt. I think you kind of have your answer, though. I have a therapist and I sound like her. Wow, that's pretty good. I'm glad I'm going to be a therapist. I'm scared to be honest with him because I'm scared that he's going to break up with me again and he's going to be for years. I don't want to lose him. The sentence, I'm scared to be honest with my partner, is very concerning. If you are scared to be honest with the person that you are in, let's think about this. If you're in a relationship, what is your reasoning for being in a relationship? Most likely, you're looking for a partner for life. Now, maybe that's not everyone. Maybe you're just looking for something short term or you're whatever. But generally, when you're in a relationship, you're looking for the long term. If you are scared to be honest with the person that you're dating, that you're supposed to share your life with, doesn't seem very good. I'm not gonna lie. I hate being honest because it means I have to be honest with myself. It is hard to be honest, but you have to do it whether it will hurt or not. Because how long are you going to let it happen for,
You like jazz?
I'm 32-year-old gay male. I've been single for almost 10 years. Over these years, I'm getting more and more lonely. I just want to be a happy person. I'm scared that I'm never going to be a happy life for anyone again. Yeah, this is a vent. There are a lot of ways that you can find company. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what I should be addressing. It just seems like you're venting, which is what you said, which is totally fine. But know that you don't have to be dating someone to be happy. I find that I spend a lot of time with my friends. That's how I don't feel lonely. There are times that I feel lonely quite a lot, especially because streaming puts me in a very weird position where I talk with a lot of people, but I don't really like know you. I just kind of like know your names and stuff. So I go through a lot of waves of loneliness that I deal with myself. And I find that spending time with my friends in as many increments as I can helps that. I don't know about your situation, how you live your life, but, you know. Anybody else? Whose life can I change today? I feel stupid asking for advice on this, but oh well, I'm going to try to figure out how to tell my overprotective parents that I'm in a long-distance relationship and might be moving soon. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I'm exploring something people would call spiritual, but I find it to be more an experience called reality shifting. I mean, interesting. I've never heard of that. You should... I agree, bunnies. I agree. I think Twitch added moving emotes as well as the follower emotes. Really? Hello, child of a cactus. Greetings. What if the guy I have a crush on is straight? I would get a giant net. There's really nothing you can do. Sorry. I would... The best you can do is ask. The best you can do is ask. And after that, move on. What if... Nowadays, I just assume every guy is gay. Oh, that's funny. It's a good assumption. Not exactly advice, but what do you feel about long-distance relationships? I think that long-distance relationships can work. But that being said, I have never been in a successful long-distance relationship. You see, for me, part of a relationship is physicality. I like being able to be physical with somebody, and that could even mean just being in the same room as someone, talking. So, I think that you could make it work, but yeah, it's gonna require a lot of good communication and patience. I agree with bunnies. That's, I don't know. I personally believe long distance relationships in the end will not work out. But I have been proven wrong before. So I wish you the best of luck. Pessimistic? I don't think I'm pessimistic. I would say I'm pretty realistic. And I would say actually, in general, I err on the side of optimistic. I like to look for the good and look to say that things are going to work out. But if I don't think things are going to work out, I'm not going to try to convince myself otherwise. I'm not going to lie to myself. So, do you mind me asking your age? You seem like you look pretty young. You said hound, but I can't tell. I am 25 years old. I put myself into the boomer category, but that might be a little mean to myself. They work out when they're temporarily long distanced. I also think that it matters how much you are able to see each other in person. Like if you are only in a long distance relationship, like you're never seeing each other in person. I don't know like how that's going to work out. Like what are you aiming for? Like you're going to meet up when you're married or something? But nice, DNA. How are you 25? 25 G's. Oh my god. Did I just scare all of you? How old did you guys think I was? Is a better question, I guess. 16. Shut up. Thank God he said he wants to talk to me more and be with me all the time. I'll talk to him tomorrow. Hey, best of luck. You look so young. I feel like I won't be in a relationship because I like to fantasize a lot. Like every second I like to romanticize the feelings of being alone. Is that, I mean, it's, I don't know. 16, 21, 19, 19, 20, 20. Okay. I mean, you guys are, yeah, I feel 12. Shut up. Oh God, you're so banned. You're so banned. Oh, you're a mod. Forgot. You're not a VIP anymore. I don't have a lot of guys nearby. So when's our next appointment? I mean, I guess whenever you want to come back and tell me what's going on in your life. So, I knew you were 24 plus. I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, I feel like you knew. Some people knew. A lot of the people that are new here, though, did not know. So, for people that don't know who I am, my name is Tyler. I'm a full-time variety streamer. I mostly do just chatting. And I am in grad school to become a therapist. And today, through viewer request, because I always listen to my viewers, always, I'm doing a advice stream. So if you guys have a thing going on in your life that you want my opinion on, here's your opportunity. Hello, Team Boba. Greetings and salutations. By the way, if you're not following me on social media, please, I have a Twitter, an Instagram, a Discord, a YouTube. I sell merch, ! merch. And if you really want to support me as a content creator, think about subscribing. It would mean a lot. It supports me. And yeah. Is By the Way still banned? I think so. Yeah, subscribers are able to change the color of my lights. So, for example, you want it blue. Wow, it's blue. Incredible. When you were younger, did you just go through times when you couldn't get over someone? It's something I've been thinking a lot lately, and so I would love your opinion. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. I don't think that it's like a young thing. I think that just people generally go through that. I don't think there's an age limit on that. It's amazing. It's like magic. It's like I set it up to be that way. Are you calling me magical? Because that's a hell of a compliment. Thank you, Booty. I appreciate it. Jay's Tarot. Not tarot. I want to say tarot, but that's not right. And hello, Fantas. Greetings. How do you identify as pan or bi? I consider myself bi currently, but both labels are so close it's confusing. I think my mod Tori has a fantastic link if you really want to understand the difference. But for me, if I look at you and I think, damn, then that's kind of the end of it. There's really nothing more to it. But what about knowing when you are super into someone like love for the first time? I can't seem to recognize the difference. You mean understanding the difference between love and infatuation? I mean, can you really love someone on the first look? Like, not really.
You like jazz?
If you look at somebody and you think you love them, you're probably just infatuated with them. Let's be real. Love at first sight is like... You know how many love at first sights I've had? Like 1 billion. So, you're probably just infatuated or just, down bad or something. To be real, I don't think you really experience love until you've been in a relationship with someone. And you really start to understand who they are as a person and like... It's lust at first sight. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you for the video, Spence. Be a good listener. Don't offer advice unless it's... Yeah. How long does that lust last? I don't know. I haven't really timed it. But it depends. Everyone is different, right? If anybody, this is your opportunity, guys. Free. I can't call it therapy. Legally, this is not therapy. This is for entertainment value and entertainment alone. Just in case. But if anybody has any problems that they would like me to solve for them, I'm working miracles right here. Miracles. What can I do for you?
You like jazz?
I need advice, work my miracle. Tell me your problem. I sent the message, go read. Fetch. Repost it. Are you active on Instagram? Oh, totally. No, not really. I have an Instagram. I haven't posted on it in a while. Considering all the stuff that's happened with my relationship, what do you suggest I do? Should I be open and honest by being like, this ain't working? Or should I continue to let things fall over time? What would you do? What do you advise is healthier? I'd say you know me well enough to make a suggestion. I think you know what to do. I'm not gonna lie. I think you already know what you should do. I just think that you might not want to do it. I just like this answer because it says that you know me. I don't know. Let's ask a question back. Do you want to be open and honest with this person? Or do you want to keep playing games and see what will happen as time goes on? Being honest, seeing what happens as time goes on, it's up to you. I can't make the decision for you, but I think you already know the answer. And I might have reframed it in a way that one answer seems a lot better than the other. There's a reason for that. I'm only choosing violence because it's Matt, but my answer is very genuine. It's very true. Yeah, IA means intersexual and asexual. Yeah. I got the Uno reverse card. Yeah, pretty much. But you already knew the answer, Matt. You were just looking for me to say it. I think that's the truth. I honestly think that is the truth. I think you were looking for me to confirm what you were thinking based off of how you said the question. Yeah, you were looking for the validation, which is understandable. You know what to do. Perfect relationship therapist. Well, what's funny is that I just got done watching a bunch of relationship therapy videos for my class. So I'm kind of in I guess I'm in a relationship therapy mode. I don't know. I like this guy, but they don't like me because of my weight. Should I move on or wait? I don't know. I think that if you I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think waiting would be a good idea for somebody that is not interested in you. The key phrase is they don't like me. If they don't like you, then why wait for them? I would just move on. There will be somebody else. I'll tell you what. There's this dumb thing, maybe it's not dumb. I won't say it's dumb. There's this thing that I learned from the all-knowing show Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is where I get all of my best relationship advice, by the way. All of my best relationship advice. There's this episode where essentially they create this dating app that people instantly fall in love. And the whole point of the episode was these aliens that created a dating app were really trying to get people to not think about what's going on in the world so they could steal the Earth's water. Long story short, there's this line in the episode that really resonated with me. That is, there are billions of people in the world that are all looking for love. And that is the truth. People get very fixated on this one person, when in reality, there are billions of people that all want love. They all want the same thing. They all want sex. They all want love. They all want a relationship. They all want the same thing. Everybody wants the same thing. Everybody is a lot similar, more similar than you think. Everybody works out of selfishness. You make decisions because you want it to be the best thing for you. Everybody makes decisions because it's the best thing for you. Even if it's a selfless thing, even if it's for somebody else, you're doing it for you. Everyone wants love. Don't get fixated on one person, especially if they treat you like shit. Why would you want to put your time into them? I'm going to go procrastinate the decisions I have to make. Boy, do I know that, Matt. You touched my heart right now. Wow, I'm glad. That's actually really nice. Hi, Johnny. If you guys want me to say hi, please do say hi. We're doing like an advice stream because Bunnies, a viewer, has suggested that I do an advice stream. So if anybody has a problem that they want me to solve, I got you. I got you. A lot of relationship advice, though, which I'm not surprised. Scoosh! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
You like jazz?
Thank you. You're playing Minecraft? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Were you mining diamonds or something? How do you make social awkwardness better? Socialize more. Get used to socializing. It's the truth. Can you say hi to me? I don't know how to fix that, Haley. I'm sorry. You want to see me get tipsy? There was already a price for me stealing the bottle of wine. The price is going up. It's 30 subs. You've waited too long. If you had to give advice to the world, what would it be? Phew, that's a big question. That is a big question. Advice to the world? Just one advice. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, bunnies. Don't lose hope. I think that you are definitely right. That is something I've said before, and I think that is a good piece of advice. It is one of the key pieces of advice when it comes to therapy, is making sure the client never loses hope. Because once somebody has lost hope, it will be very hard to get it back to them. So, Don't lose hope. Whatever that means to you. How bad is high school really? I'm about to be a first year. I don't think it's bad. I think it's quite good. High school is where you kind of like learn to be yourself. You learn about you learn who your real friends are. There's a bunch of different socialization clubs, like different things to do. Like some people have bad experiences, sure, but like in general, it's generally good. Cuz you're maturing more, like you're becoming more and more of an adult, even though you're not really an adult until you're I guess I would consider myself an adult, but like I don't think that really happened until I was like 23 or 24 maybe. That's really when I felt like, oh boy, like God, I have to be like a normal person now. So, Tuna, thank you for the follow. What advice would you give to your past self? Be honest. I think that's the advice I give to my past self. Be honest. Be honest with myself. Be honest with others. I think that one would resonate with me. Haley, I don't think that your mom would get mad. But I think that you can say it kind of like that. Say, I want to have a serious conversation. Set the tone. Set the tone. That is a good way of having conversations with your parents, depending on the severity of the conversation. Set the tone. Mom, Dad, I need to have a serious conversation with you. Get them prepared for what you're going to say so that they don't react differently from how you want them to react. I mean, they might, but if you prepare them already starting with, I want to have a serious conversation, well, that's like, oh boy, like what's about to happen? Like a bomb is about to be dropped. But that's kind of like the feeling that you want to set, right? I mean, that's up to you, Haley. I mean, you are going to be honest about being dishonest. I guess it really, like, I don't know your relationship dynamic, so I don't know what's going to happen. But it seems to me that you have a bigger problem that's affecting you, and that is more important than your dishonesty. If that makes sense. Snick Pack, thank you for the follow. I feel like parents should be initiating the conversation, not the other way around. It depends on like what you're going through, right? Depends on what you're going through. If you're going through shit and you need to talk to somebody, sometimes you need to have a serious conversation with your parents. I did. When I came out to my mother back in high school, I wanted to have a serious conversation with her. So high school is never a walk in the park, more like a roller coaster ride. Yeah, that's true. A lot of ups and downs. High school is where you kind of learn how to be independent, but like you're still being watched by like everyone in your school and everything. So it's a very odd time, especially because of the hormones and stuff. Boy, those hormones. There's this guy who's my ex now. He said he lost all feelings for me, but he still acts the same and cares a lot and doesn't want to lose me. And he said that himself, and I don't know what to do because I'm thinking he's still in love with me. Okay. What do you want? I think that like I think that is the biggest question. What do you want? For him to be in love with me, well, you can't make somebody be in love with you. There's really no magic love potion. And to be fair, what you seem to want is for somebody else to be doing something. So that doesn't particularly answer my question. What do you want? Not what do you want somebody else to do or somebody else to feel. What do you want? I will not be taking my shirt off. If someone gives 30 subs, I will go steal my roommate's bottle of wine. And this will become a very late stream. But I will not be taking my shirt off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst that bubble. If we get the wine out, this advice stream is gonna be something. It's gonna be something. It's gonna take a whole new direction. Yeah, definitely sit on it. Figuring out what you want out of a relationship is really important. And keep in mind that you can't really change somebody else, just the way that it is. Make a relationship checklist. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. Things that are non-negotiable. That's interesting. Hello, Alex. Greetings. How are you doing? Hydrate? I got you. Another little dab. But there's no chance you'll wear the apron. In order for me to wear the maid apron, the drinking's got to start. Ugh. No smokers because I'm asthmatic. Yeah, I don't really think I could date somebody that smokes. Weed is fine. Cigarettes are kind of out of the question. Yo, Scooch, thank you for the 5. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you. Scooch. I'd love your opinion on this. Is it even worth telling my friend that I used to have a crush on him? I'm not anymore, but I'm always wondered if I should bother telling him since I never did. I mean, if you don't think it will impact anything, you could. Sean, thank you for the
donating to the wine fund.
980 biddies. Those aren't subs, but I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. That's a very random amount. You put on the maid apron and I'll give 30 for some alcohol stream. I'll make you a deal, DNA. I'll make you a deal. 40 subs. I'll put on the maid apron for you and I'll get the alcohol out. And we'll continue the advice stream and things will only go south from there. How has my day been so far? My day's been pretty good. I've been pretty productive. I finished a paper that was really important, like 20% of my grade, and now I'm helping people with their life problems. So I would say that's a pretty good day. I'm more surprised you'd put your life in my hands. So that's what I'm more surprised about. There's no negotiating, DNA. If you want to gift the last 25 for just the alcohol, by all means. I don't want to play this game. I want to play this game. There is no negotiating here. You look much better as a blonde. Ow. Ouch. It's like telling someone that you look better in makeup. Ow. I have that Dwayne Johnson body. It's true. They don't call me the Rock for nothing. That came out wrong.
You like jazz?
Alex, I need to follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. I look better as a clown. I don't really have any clown makeup, so I can't really even fulfill that. I have like this. I have this cover up that I use to cover up a pimple. Where's the pimple? You'll never know, because I covered it up. Non-negotiation, DNA. The rules, it has been set. 30 subs for drinking. End of story. Hi, Ellie. Twitch never told me you went live, but I need some sleep. No worries. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. I think you should give Lily a treat. You're right. I do have to give Lily a treat. I do. Scoosh has gifted 5 subs. Lily? Oh, Lily. I put it next to you. Right here.
You like jazz? You like jazz?
Lily says thank you very much for the treat. As she licks the last remaining crumbs. Hi, Tori. Greetings. Any advice on state testing stress? Just like testing stress? I mean, as long as you're studying, like you're doing what you have to do, I really don't think that stress is going to help you. I know it's kind of like not like advice necessarily, but like how will stressing help you? As long as you're doing what you have to do, how much better can you do? See, I don't really stress very much about like tests and stuff because like I know that stress won't help me. When it comes to papers, I usually do my papers very last minute anyway, but... Are you gay? Chat, are you gay?
You like jazz?
I don't mean to, like, be so abrupt about it. And I don't care, one way or another. But are you gay? Because I'm getting some vibes. I'm getting some pretty sus vibes. And, you know, it won't affect me. I'm not gay per se, but the guys I may. I am pan. for anybody that doesn't know. Drugs or no drugs? I'm a big fan of Tylenol. Ibuprofen, big fan. Advice for people starting college in a foreign country. Whew. I'd say make some friends from the country that you're from. I think that'd really help. Get to know some people that are from the area that can kind of show you around, show you the ropes, help you with your language. That's really the best advice I can give you. Advice for being in an unaccepting household. I'm trans. My parents continuously back. I want to get tolerant and just need more info. I'm not gonna lie. As long as you're living in the household that your parents control, you really don't have a lot of free will. Once you turn 18 and you're able to like move out and get your own place, things will get a lot easier. What I was told, and this comes from my own experience, and this is not related to sexuality or anything, but when I grew up in my household was like pretty strict, especially like on my dad's side. And what I was told growing up was that once you only have to deal with it until you move out. Once you move out, you will be able to move on. You won't have to deal with that. And that like feeling of hope, I guess, is kind of what kept me going. Is that I would like deal with the rules and the strictness, but I'd be like, once I'm 18, once I'm in college, once I'm out of the house, it will all get better, and it did. So that's the only advice that I can give you is from my lived experience. But that's the reality. If you're living with your parents and your parents kind of control what you eat and where you live and where you sleep, like there's really not a lot you can do. I'm sorry to hear that, Liz. I am also a child of divorce, so I'm sorry to hear that. I was lucky enough to be able to live with both my parents. Advice for incoming freshmen. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll enjoy it. You'll be a little nervous like you are when you start school, but you'll find your friends. Join some clubs. That's the best advice I can give you. Find the clubs you like. Play a sport, or like join drama club, or join like a German club, or like, you know. Advice for quitting smoking.
You like jazz?
I would assume when you say smoking, you mean cigarettes or like just tobacco? Quitting smoking was one of like the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I'm not gonna lie. It was really hard. I smoked a pack a day from 16 until like I was 21 or like almost 22. Or no, about like 21. Yeah, 21 is when I quit. What I did was I switched to vaping, and then I started to decrease the amount of nicotine that was in the vape juice that I was vaping. So it'd start at like 15% or like 20% or whatever it was. And then like a month later, I would go to 15, and then a month later, I'd go to 10, and then a month later, I'd go to 5, and then eventually to 0. Getting on an alternative nicotine product will help you. But you got to make sure that you don't stay on that. The goal is to quit, it's not to switch. But in reality, it's better for you to be vaping than it is for you to be smoking cigarettes. And that is just the truth. Would you mind me asking how old you were when your parents split? I was 5. How am I? I'm doing good. Yona, how are you? And hello, Menchie. I'm doing well. How are you? No worries, Ellie. Well, good morning.
You like jazz?
Be honest, do you like Adele's music? Yeah, she's fine. Advice for toxic friendships? Why be friends with someone that's toxic, I guess. Hello, Tori Kuno. Greetings. Yeah, in terms of quitting smoking, Sean, I really do think that vaping or like the Nicorette gum is worth looking into. Finding an alternative will definitely help. Vaping will definitely help. And then if you do quit smoking and you do start vaping, and then you're having trouble quitting that, well, then you can come back and ask about that, because that was a whole journey in itself. But you gotta want to quit. If you want to quit smoking, you gotta want to quit smoking. Yeah. Is it okay if I'm slowly turning bi or pan? Is it okay? I'm trying to help my partner. He wants to quit. Yeah, vaping. I'm telling you. Vaping helps a lot. The only problem with vaping is that what you'll find is that you'll start to vape more than you were smoking. Like what I found was that like when I quit smoking, I would start vaping inside like all the time. Especially if I was playing video games or like playing Magic or something. Because it's so easy and it's not like, you know, it's not smoking. You can just sit there and you can just hit on your vape a lot. So what you got to learn to do is replace the smoking. Don't start vaping and then vape all the time. Vape only when you would smoke a cigarette. That's the best way to do it. But to answer your question, your sexuality doesn't matter to me. Be whoever you want to be. Love whoever you want to love. That's kind of the end of it. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Did something trigger your drug addiction? And if you went back, would you do it again? I mean, I was pretty depressed. I guess that's kind of why I started smoking. I was pretty depressed and I was a rebellious kid. So, I don't think I'll ever start smoking again. I'm pretty much done with it. I had my fun. And, it wouldn't really be a good look. I'm not gonna lie. It wouldn't really be a good look. It was also expensive. And, like, smelled like shit. At the time, I thought it didn't smell that bad, but it's expensive. You were rebellious? Yes. Yes, I was. I was very rebellious. I still don't like being told what to do. So, chewing gum or eating spicy food, that's a good one. Chewing gum is a good one, but it's hard to quit cold turkey. Oh yeah, I know. Nightlife. I mean, to be honest, nightlife smokes a lot, so I will stick with weed And that will be it. I'm not really going to... I don't really want to. I'm also not depressed anymore. That also is a pretty big... The way that, like, addictions work is that you can't, like, look at addiction as, like, oh boy, like, I'm addicted to this thing. Usually when you're addicted to something, you're usually trying to, like cover up something, or, like, overcome something, or, like, get over something. Like, the people that are addicted to anything, no matter what it is, cigarettes, or, like, hard drugs, or alcohol, or whatever, you're usually addicted because, like, you have a trauma that you don't want to come to terms with, or, like, you're depressed as hell, or you're anxious, or... That's... If you really want to deal with addiction, that's where you have to look. You want to overcome an addiction, you got to look at why you were addicted in the first place. What got you there? Now, part of coming out of being addicted, especially with, like dealing with people that are addicted to substances, if they go into therapy or if they go into rehab, the first step is making sure that they are no longer taking the substance. Because you can't deal with somebody, you can't help somebody overcome their addiction if they're still using the substance. So step one is always making sure they're not dealing with the substance. Make sure they're not drinking, make sure they're not smoking, make sure they're not whatever. The next step is dealing with why were you addicted in the first place? Because once you find the root cause, you're able to confront it, deal with it, and then generally, if you're able to deal with it, you won't want to go back. There's a full cycle of addiction. There's like a full thing. But finding the root cause is pretty helpful. It's pretty helpful. Because if you know that you're smoking because you're anxious as hell, well, I mean, obviously you should see a therapist, but, like, maybe there's another way that you can cope with your anxiety. You know? Maybe, you know, maybe there's, like, a healthier outlet for your anxiety. If you're depressed as hell and you're smoking, well, it's same thing. Like, I mean, there's just finding out why helps a lot, especially with addiction. So... would you find it appropriate to compare a drug addiction journey to something like an eating disorder? Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think that they're the same, but there are comparisons, sure. It depends on, like everybody's different, so, like, it's hard to say that you could compare. Some people become addicted for similar reasons why someone develops an eating disorder. Everybody's different. So, but they are comparable to a degree. It's hard when I went weeks without any substances. Oh boy. My first journey of quitting smoking was a pain. It was so difficult. So, it's not easy. It is not easy. But I feel great. Ever since I quit smoking, my breathing has improved. Like, I'm just generally happier. I don't smell like ass. I have more money in my pocket. The only thing I miss is, like, the socialness of it. Like, when people smoke, they usually, like, do it in a social setting. But even then, I don't really miss it. I don't mind going outside while other people are smoking and just having a chat with them. It doesn't really change. Like, you think it's different, but in reality, it's really not. That's exciting, Ellie. That's exciting. Anybody else? Can I help out anyone else tonight? I feel like we're coming to a good conclusion on the advice stream. Well, that's pretty good. Smoking inside is way more gross. The other big thing for me is being epileptic. Smoking cigarettes and being epileptic do not go well together. So, the friends of my ex all smoked and they hated when they went outside when in restaurants all together. And oh, you hated, yeah. I understand that. But it's like the culture of it, right? Well, hello. It's nice to meet you. I've got some life questions and general advice I want to ask for, but I'll save it for next time. Why not say it now? We're still going. I'm still here. I don't think we're drinking tonight. I have a general feeling that the alcohol is not going to be broken out today. So, by all means, I'm ready.
You like jazz?
I would struggle to get support like therapy. I mean, I would recommend therapy. I don't really know what your struggle is. I don't know you personally, so nice to meet you too, Mega. Nice to meet you too. Dynamite, thank you for the follow. Welcome all of the new followers. If you're not following me on social media, please, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Tinder. It'd mean a lot if you did. I'm currently trying to hit 1,000 followers, which would be absolutely incredible. So, nonsense, it's always a time for
You like
alcohol.
jazz?
I could start drinking. I could. It's 30 gifted subs. And we go steal the bottle of wine that my roommate has so very nicely placed in the fridge. I need to accumulate what I want advice on and what will benefit me.
You like
Okay,
jazz?
interesting. I'm a lurk, have some things to do. No worries. I appreciate you, Ellie. Remy, Ven, thank you guys for the follows. Yeah, we're currently on a partner push, so everybody that is currently here, I really do appreciate you. I don't do advice streams like all the time. I guess we're kind of in like a wholesome mood. I usually do like variety streaming. Sometimes I'm like really chaotic and we play video games, and sometimes we are very wholesome and we do advice streams. So I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Wow, my voice is cracking so bad. I'm the type of person who wants to work out all of her problems on her own because it feels like it's easiest that way. I mean, it's nice to get some other like some other people's input, especially like my input is like I don't know you. I'm not like your best friend, so if you want another person's input that is pretty much anonymous, here's your opportunity, I guess. Someone I know called me daddy and I'm uncomfortable with the energy they've created. How do I block them permanently on everything? I don't know. Just click the block button. That's very odd. It's a good point, Mega. I don't know anything about those apps or anything. I need advice, go for it. How do you handle someone who's becoming quickly attached to you? Ooh. Very interesting. Boundary setting. Absolutely. That is the best way of doing it. 100%. I'm curious as to, are they a friend? Are they like a potential partner? But setting boundaries. And if they can't follow those boundaries, then I wouldn't really want to be with them. Because, like, that's the thing. If you set boundaries and somebody doesn't listen to those boundaries, don't associate with them. They obviously are not listening to what makes you comfortable. They're going to continuously make you uncomfortable. I need advice. Hit me with it. I'm ready. We're having a very wholesome stream today. Very wholesome stream. And I'm ready for it.
You like like jazz?
How do you deal with low self-esteem? Mm. Uh, so I guess coming from personal experience, I did not have very high self-esteem for like a very long time. I had really low confidence, and I still go through some days where I don't have good confidence or like low self-esteem. Like some days I just kind of feel like shit. What I end up going back to is like finding something that I enjoy that I'm good at that will give me that good self-esteem. And it's like, it's kind of weird to say that like it kind of flipped like a switch one day. But I found that I wanted to, like, what I figured, what did I want out of my own life? Like, I realized that my low self-esteem also came alongside like my depression, which was pretty bad for like a long time. But I came to question, like, what am I gaining from this? Like, why am I so unhappy and so displeased with myself? And I realized it was for like a bunch of different reasons. Like, I understood why I was. But then I thought, like, why am I dealing with this? Like, what am I gaining from this? How would my life change if I didn't have to deal with this? But it took a long time. It took like a lot of thinking on myself. And it took therapy as well. But that's a hard question. I gotta say, that is a hard question. And it also is hard because I dealt with low self-esteem for such a long time. And for me, it just magically clicked one day, which I can't say that will help happen to anybody else.
You like jazz?
Honestly, it's like, ugh. It's making me a little emotional kind of thinking about it. But it depends on what you want out of life. Like, if you want something, like, go for it. Why
Jazz?
hold yourself back, I guess? And that's kind of the mentality that I had when I, like, overcame it, I guess. Was that, like, I'm holding myself back for, like, no reason. That's such a hard question. It's making me emotional just kind of thinking about it. 'Cause that's like, I dealt with my, like, low self-esteem and, like, my depression for such a long time. So I'm sorry you have to go through that. Oh, you're not triggering me or nothing. It just makes me feel, you know. I feel like I put too much pressure on myself. I always have a very strong, I feel like it's too hard to balance. Yeah, I feel that. Um, but it seems that you're like a hard worker, DNA. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. What advice would you give someone who wants to give up on streaming? I mean, if streaming's not making you happy, then why stream? If streaming did not bring me joy, I would not be here. So, if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. There's no pressure. Nobody's going to think poorly of you. Light, Mega, Mad, and Honeypot. Thank you guys for the follows. Really bad. But you're good, Remy. You didn't trigger me at all. Can we turn up the music? Yeah, I got you. Boop. Hello, Gens. Greetings. That's a very Hallmark, wholesome quote, Mega.
You like jazz?
Emma, thank you for the follow. Not an advice question, but have you eaten and drank enough? I am currently drinking water, and I had Chick-fil-A today. What else did I eat today? I had Chick-fil-A today. That's all I had. Probably should eat more. Oh, God. Hallmark is my middle name. Thank you, gang. I appreciate it. Yeah, for anybody that's new, please follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, Discord, YouTube. I'd really appreciate it. I also sell merch, too, that I have designed myself. Exclamation point merch. Anything else? And if you want to support me as a content creator, please think about subscribing. It would really mean a lot if you did. It's $5 a month, or if you have Twitch Prime, it's free. Think about it. I'd really do appreciate it. Do I sell hats on there? Very potentially. Very likely. Well, hello, Tucker. It's nice to meet you. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of interesting to, like, give you guys advice. Because it's actually quite tiring.
You like jazz?
It's quite tiring. Thinking about all your different scenarios. I can only imagine what it's going to be like when I have to give actual therapy to somebody. And how much that is going to tire me out.
You like jazz?
Do you need any advice? Yeah, how do I hit partner? Kiko, Water, I think he gets the follows. I appreciate it. I'm an inventory manager at an Audi dealership in Jacksonville, Florida. Nice. Apply? You gotta apply first. You think that'll work? You think it's as easy as that? I have to click the apply button? Really? Wow.
You like jazz?
Thank you for the follow, Faith. 100% you're getting accepted and I'm winning that bet. Alright, Sean. Speaking of which, I said that if I averaged 75 viewers and more for this past week that I would apply at the end of this week. If they deny me, one, I might not hear back for a while, and two, if they deny me, I will not be able to apply for another 2 weeks. Meaning that I won't be able to apply till after July is passed. What do I do? What are your thoughts on uwu or e-girls? I kind of think...
You like jazz?
I think e-girls and e-boys are very attractive. That's personally me.
Just for no reason.
Hey, thank you for the 200 biddies. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That's awesome, Matt. I know a streamer who has accepted first application. I'll wait till the end of this week. If we continue doing as well as we currently have, then I will apply at the end of this week, just like I said, and we will cross our fingers. So. All right, Sean. I will listen to you. I believe. I also believe. It'll be sick to have so many new emotes that I can give to you guys too. It'll be sick. Very exciting. And that check mark next to your name? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Animated emotes? Oh, that'll be interesting. Can we help design the new emotes? Absolutely. If you guys have any good screen grabs from stream, absolutely. I'm not a huge fan of like the... I think the animated, like as in like drawn emotes are kind of cool, but I prefer like the screen grabs from stream. Those are what all of my emotes are pretty much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Miniko, hi. Anybody else have any advice that they need? I can sort your life out today for free. My services are free. Here's your opportunity. Which, disclaimer again, this is not therapeutic advice. Because if it was, I would get in legal trouble. So it's not. It's for entertainment. Sounds like a scam. It probably is a scam. Nothing in life is free. How do I become an adult? You just do. Moving on. Next question. How do you go to bed early? I don't know. Next question. How do I get rich and quit my shitty job? I don't know. But if you do know, if you do figure it out, let me know. Next question. How do you solve a lack of motivation? I guess it depends on what you're lacking motivation to do. Because if you're lacking motivation to do, like, it's possible that you could have, you're lacking motivation to do something that you don't want to do. Like, that is I am never motivated to do something I don't want to do. It's possible that you're lacking motivation because you're being forced to do it, or understanding why you're lacking the motivation is pretty nice. That will help you a lot. And then after that, I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say because I don't know what you're lacking motivation to do. If it's something that's important, I mean, you have to understand that this thing is more important. Like, you have to understand that this is something that you have to do, you know? If this is a priority, I mean, you can't just give up on it. Understanding why, and then understanding the impact of what you're doing and how it impacts you and other people, and then deciding, is it important if I continue to do it? That's really the best that you can do. Barney, thank you for the follow. What does it mean to be reminded of your childhood? Nothing bad, just remembering places. I'm not 100% sure what you mean. I'm not really sure what that means. How is your skin so clear? I moisturize every day after I shower. Do I know my Myers-Briggs? I did that on stream at one point. I don't remember what it was. What's the earliest memory you recall? I did this in a therapy session, like a mock therapy session with my professor. My earliest memory that I can recall is my mother giving me a Game Boy Color for I believe it was my 2nd birthday or something, but I'm not 100% sure. I believe it was. What is a 2-year-old going to do with the Game Boy? Play video games. Yeah, we did. My professor, who was is Adlerian therapist. Part of Adlerian Therapy is recalling 3 moments in your life that were important to you. Usually, the 3 earliest memories that you can recall, and that was one of them. Adlerian is a branch from Freudian. Yeah, it is. It focuses on the past, but it doesn't focus on like the weird sexual part of Freudian. Like that part is just not. It understands that people continue to grow as they age, instead of it being like you are who you were from the past. It's a little bit more holistic, but not entirely. It also really understands death as well. So it really kind of takes that into play. Yeah, Freud is boring. However, my roommate is a psychoanalytic person. He's studying his theory of choice is psychoanalytics, so you can't say that to him. Actually, he'll probably agree that Freud is kind of shit, but recently I lost my job, so, I want to pursue.
You like jazz?
I think that it's really up to you, Matt. I don't think that there is any harm in doing either of them as long as you're able to afford it. Like if I don't know about you, but I would work a job as well as try to attend school at the same time. That's what I would do. But I don't know what is available to you. I don't know what's possible for you. But there's no harm in doing any sort of combination of that. Good night, Tori. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Psychoanalytical, it is very interesting. When I started school, I thought I wanted to do psychoanalytics. But I realized that psychoanalytics is kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. There's no wrong answer, Matt. Working so you can save money for school, going right into school, as long as you can afford to do it. That's really all that matters. Like, did you say the thing your roommate is studying is dumb? Yeah. But he's going to make a hell of a good therapist, so yeah, it doesn't really matter what I say. How is it dumb? I want your opinion on psychoanalytics. Okay, well, the summary is that psychoanalytics studies a lot about the past and about your childhood, and basically how your childhood affected the way that you grew up. Your childhood traumas, your childhood experiences, and essentially all of those things is how you came to be you as a person. So when you focus on your anxiety or your depression, you delve into the past and your childhood experiences to understand where that depression and anxiety is coming from. That's the general basis of it. The reason why I think it's dumb and why I don't want to do it is that psychoanalytics is very powerful. It can really delve into some things that you just don't even remember because it's so repressed. It's so in the past that like you need a licensed psychoanalytics therapist to dig it out of you. The reason why I don't like it is that it takes forever. Like, the results may be very profound at the end of the day, because you are delving into these things that are very traumatic and very deep, but it takes forever to get to that point. It's not like one session where you sit down. I mean, none of it is one session, but like, yes, it will be triggering. Yes, it will be traumatizing, but there's a lot of power and profound feeling that can come from confronting that. When you're able to confront the things that trigger you and confront the traumatizations in your life, that is a very profound moment. You're able to overcome these things and grow as a better person. The problem is that it takes so long to get there. So many sessions, so many hours of delving into things that might not matter. And so many things that like might not even be important. Like, psychoanalytics deals with dream therapy, like what you're dreaming about, how that's important. Like, sometimes your dreams, like, you wake up and you're like, wow, that was a really important dream to me. Like, I feel it. And sometimes your dream might not have any importance to you. And then you sit down with your psychoanalytics therapist and you dissect it. I don't like it because it takes a long time to get to the point, and it doesn't deal with anything head on. When somebody comes to me with a problem, I don't want to delve into your childhood. Yes, your childhood trauma very much may have impacted the problem that you have. Your childhood trauma may be the reason you are depressed. But I don't want to have to go back into your past to figure that out. I want to deal with it right now. I want to be with you in the present moment. I want you to deal with it right. Like, I don't want to have to figure out what went on when you were a child. You're depressed. What are the symptoms of your depression? What's going on in your life? What can we change in your life to make you less depressed? Dealing with I want to deal with the feelings and how you behave and all that stuff. I don't want to deal with the past. The past is the past. You can't change it. You can confront it, but you can't change it. That's why. So, hi, DNA. Yeah, it's true. You need a little of the present, a little of the past. I prefer to deal with the present, though. Again, I like Gestalt therapy. I want you to be your genuine self. I want you to be self-aware of how you're feeling, how you're thinking. I want you to act and feel in the moment, but I want you to be aware of your actions. I want you to be aware of your behaviors. So very much CBT. I want you to understand how your feelings impact your behaviors, how your thoughts impact your behaviors, and vice versa. So, is your Pokemon type psychic? My favorite Pokemon is Mew. So, sure.
You like jazz?
Freya, think of a follow. Pinky, think of a follow. Yeah. Well, my psychological preferences come from, like, what I grew up to be. Like, I would say that I am generally a genuine person. I like to live in the moment, feel what I feel. And that's kind of why I like Gestalt therapy. It's being in the moment, being genuine, being true, like not putting on a mask and acting a certain way. It's like, if I'm angry, I want to be angry, you know? But I also want to understand why I'm angry. What behaviors, what thoughts are leading me to feel this way? So, in the end of the day, I'll be a CBT therapist because it's really the only way to make money being a therapist. But I will implement some Gestalt things along the way if necessary. And then I also like person-centered because I think some people respond better to that. Hello, Andy. Greetings. Shiny or no? I mean, I prefer a regular, but shiny is always cool, so. Do you prefer Mew or Badoo? Always Mew. Mew is my favorite Pokemon. Period. End of the day, favorite.
You like jazz?
Oh, that's awesome, Ellie. Cottage Elf and Emily's Gumball. Thank you for the follows. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, DNA.
You like jazz?
Andy, thank you for the follow. Oh, do it, Matt. I'd love to see it. Thank you, Mega. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You like jazz?
Marshmallow, thank you for the follow. A lot of new followers today. Welcome, everybody. If you're not following me on social media, please, Twitter. The main two are Twitter and Discord. Twitter, I post what I'm feeling, I guess. And Discord is where, like, I get to post if I'm going to be late or, like, cancel stream. And, like, you guys can interact with each other. So I really do appreciate it if you would follow and all that stuff.
Exclamation mark socials.
Glenn, thank you for the 15 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know, I stream every day but Wednesday and Sunday, starting around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more chaotic. We do these wheel spins. I have these like channel rewards that like you spend your points for, and we spin some wheels and some weird stuff happens. And I also go to my P.O. box and I open up anything that you guys have sent me from my P.O. box. So that is what we're going to be doing tomorrow.
You like jazz?
I have gone to my P.O. box this past Wednesday. Literally yesterday I went to my P.O. box and there wasn't anything. So I will check again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Awesome, Tatio. Awesome. Discord is a bunch of ex-dad jail emotes. I don't know why. Oh my god, so many new followers. Lynn, Chloe, Carrot. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Welcome. It's so random. That's awesome, Mega. Congrats. Congrats. I guess we will draw a conclusion to the advice stream. I'm running out of energy. I'm running out of steam for that. If anybody has a problem that they would like me to confront, now is your opportunity. Otherwise, I don't think I will have the energy later tonight. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting a little tired.
You like jazz?
Just shut your mom. They can follow. Finally, someone said my name right. I mean, usually Chloe is spelled with an H, no?
You like jazz?
Oh, bet Ellie. Awesome. That's exciting. Peyton, then you'll follow. I have Tourette's and I'm getting help for suppressing though my mom is making it more difficult and I don't know how to tell her. Why not be honest? Can I get some advice on how to overcome my ex-dad watching addiction? Yeah, gifting as many subs as you can handle.
You like jazz?
Majority of your problems will be solved by gifting subs. I promise you. It can cure any disease, any disorder. Just subs. I'm not sure, DNA. I'm not sure. I think gifting subs to you made it worse. Impossible. Actually, impossible. Impossible. I have a buddy who's scared to do something that may end up affecting his self-esteem, but it could honestly be a really positive thing to do. He's just afraid to take a step and put himself into a vulnerable position. What should I do as a friend to help him feel more confident to do the thing?
Jazz? You like jazz?
there's really nothing that you can do as a friend. The best that you can do is just be there to support them when they are interested in doing it. You can't push someone to do something that they don't want to do or they're not ready to do. The only thing that you can do is provide them with support and be there for them when they do. That's the truth. And at the end of the day, you have to accept them for who they are, whether they do it or not. So, do you have advice for coming out to your mom because I'm scared to? Whenever you're ready. That's honestly the truth. It's whenever you're ready. There's not like a magical phrase to say. It's like whenever you're comfortable to do it. If you're not ready, then don't force yourself. At the end of the day, it's your life and it's not theirs. So, bank account goes away, problems go away. Seems legit. It's true. Gifting subs will make me feel better. Yeah, that is Lily. She's currently sleepy. However, if you guys would like to treat her for 5 subs, I give her her favorite treats. So, and welcome the new followers too. Frogs and Lauren and Flippy. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I support you in applying for partner. I accept you regardless of whether you apply or not. Damn. That was the Uno reverse card. Damn. I told you, at the end of this week, let me say, for anybody that doesn't know, especially the new people here, I am currently on a push for partner, which has been my dream for like a really long time. So, if you're here and you're lurking, I really do appreciate you. If the end of this week, I average a total of 75 viewers or more, I will apply live on stream. You guys will see me do it. And then we'll all cross our fingers and sing Kumbaya together. Marie and Obi-Wan Kenobi, thank you for the follow. Thank you, bunnies. Thank you. Awesome, mate. I appreciate that, Mega. Just found you about 60 seconds ago. That was a mistake. Hi. I'm now so tired. Giving advice for like 3 hours? Pretty tiring. Especially when I'm trying to like use all of my brain cells to do it. So, boy, I can't wait to be a therapist. It's only gonna... Can we sing Hakuna Matata? Sure. Actually, I prefer a Disney song anyway, so... Oh, my chaotic energy is gone. Is gone. This is where the drinking would begin. But I really don't want to. I honestly don't want to take from my roommate either. I'd feel kind of bad. Before, I would have not felt bad. But now, I would feel bad. We will bill you for the training opportunity. Ouch. That's worse than the free internship that I'm about to go into for my grad school program. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me having to intern and then I have to pay them? Oh, no worries, Ellie. I got you. Good to see you put your all into it. I like helping people. It's nice. It's nice, like, being able to... It's also nice being able to help people without any boundaries. Like, I don't have to worry about what I say is going to negatively impact you. I don't have to worry about giving advice. Like, I'm literally giving advice. I don't have to worry about any of that. Informed consent. I don't have to give any of that nonsense. I don't have to like Baker act you. It's pretty nice. I give you gender envy. Interesting. How long is the internship? It's for a year. But it's a little different than a normal internship. This is required through my grad school program. It's not something that like I'm applying for outside of it. It's kind of like part of my I get school credits for it. Like I need to do it. So, yes, my name is Tyler, yeah. All right, all. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. Sleep is for the weak. It's 3:30 in the damn morning. I was chaotic at the start of the stream, and then it turned really wholesome when people were telling me all their problems. Stay up. Make me. Make me. You should play the game when you calm down. Play the game right now. But now I'm all sleepy. They'll like be like telling me their problems, and I'll be like, I'm sleepy. That won't be good advice. Your puppy's friend. Thank you for the follow. All I want to do is go to my fridge, get the French fries and Chick-fil-A sandwich that are currently there waiting for me, heat them up, watch some YouTube videos, and fall asleep. They were French fries from like earlier today. Hello, Vodka Uncle. Isabella, thank you for the follow. Sab, thank you for the follow. Welcome all the new followers. This is kind of crazy. A lot of new followers today. Welcome, everyone. For anybody that doesn't know who I am, my name is Tyler. I am a full-time variety streamer. I mostly do the just chatting. And I'm in grad school to become a therapist. Today we did a advice stream because it was requested. However, we are currently coming to the end of today's stream because I'm pretty tired. Hello, Fuentes. Greetings. Cold French fries? I'll heat them up. What do you mean? I'm not a clown. It's almost like when you give advice, people realize how dope you are and want to follow. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It is nice to see that people enjoy the advice that I give. It's nice to see. It gives me a little bit of a confidence boost regarding the career I'm about to go into. So, thank you, bad boy. I can heat them up in the oven. You know there's not a single chance that I put any of the food in the oven right now. That is going straight into the microwave. I am too lazy for that. If you're not following me, I've shouted out a lot of times today, but I would really appreciate it. If you're not following me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, I'd really appreciate it if you did, especially Twitter and Discord. Yeah, I like these headphones. I'm a big fan. They'll get soggy in the microwave. You'll get soggy in the microwave, okay? If you want to support me as a content creator, please think about donating or subscribing. It would really mean a lot if you did. It supports the stream. It supports me. Everybody that came out today and watched stream, you guys are awesome. We're on the road to partnership. Partnerhood. I don't know what the correct term is. But All you lurkers out there, all you jerkers, it's really nice of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Hopefully, we'll have it by the end of this month. No promises or nothing, but it would be very cool for that to happen. We'll see. We will see. And with that being said, I'd be lying if I haven't reheated fries in the microwave. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I will have no shame in it. Why am I banned in the Discord? I don't know. I have no clue. You probably did something you shouldn't have done. I'm going to do the end of the night wrap up. Wow. I'm going to read off all the subs, all the donations, all the biddies, all the love that you guys sent me starting at the very beginning. Like 3 hours ago? Something like that. La, la, la.
Like
3 hours ago. Since City. Thank you for the follow. What we got? Gamer Lover with the 2 months. More with the gifted sub. Disney with the 3 months. Spence with the Prime for the first time. Scoosh with the raid. Sean with 980 biddies. Very random. Thank you. BCF with 200 biddies. X Omega with the 15 months. And last and certainly not least, our sugar father of the night, Scoosh, with the 5 gifted. I really do appreciate it.
You like jazz?
Thank you, thank you. Liz, I don't know, Liz. It's really whatever you're comfortable with. Why don't you have a conversation with her? Yes, Daddy, with the follow. Thank you to all the new followers. It was really nice to meet you. For anybody that doesn't know, I stream every day but Wednesday and Sunday. I start around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, or technically today, which is Friday, stream is going to be a little bit more chaotic. Today, we do wheel spinnings as well as
You like jazz?
maybe some drinking. I might try to get my roommate involved in some drinking, to be honest. I want to see what he's going to want to do. I have a feeling that my roommate is going to want to try to bring me out to a bar or a club or something. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I will let you guys know. So tomorrow will not be as wholesome. It will be a little bit more chaotic. I have demanded an apartment tour. If we hit the sub goal, Matt, if we hit the sub goal, I will give an apartment tour. Clubs are 2015. I just like dance music. I like EDM and like dance music, so I'm a big fan. I'm not a very social person, but I really enjoy dancing.
You
So
like jazz?
even though I'm not very good at dancing, it's just more about the opportunity too. Queen, they get a follow. So yeah, I'm done for the night. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the support. I'm gonna wrap it up. I live in Fort Lauderdale now, Vodka. So, my new home. Whew. With that being said, Mutt Street. Oh, you want my apartment number too? Me, myself, and I. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna turn on the goodbye sugar.
You like jazz?
Good night. Good night, everyone. I love you. I'm going to turn on the goodbye sugar. For anyone that doesn't know, it's a channel reward that costs 1 channel point. Techna and Ruby, thank you for the follow. It's a channel reward that costs 1 channel point. Please feel free to spam it as much as you would like. You can take up the entire stream if you would. I think it's cute when you guys do. It's a way of saying goodnight to me and everyone else. I will be back on tomorrow. around 11 p.m., I assume. If things go differently, I don't know what's going to happen. If things go differently, I will let you know in the Discord, in the announcement section. I love you guys. I hope you all have a beautiful night. And until next time, it's a good piece of advice here. Good piece of advice. I want it to be based off of what we talked about tonight. Maintaining hope is a good one. But gift subs so all your problems disappear. I mean, that's always a good piece of advice. Based off of the conversations that were had tonight, your piece of advice is figure out what you want in your life, in your relationships. Don't base it off of anyone else. It's a wholesome, real piece of advice. I love you guys. Have a really beautiful night. Goodbye.